Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to a brand new video. So, today's video, literally nobody was hoping and nobody was knowing that it's coming, but we got a huge updates on Enhancement Shaman. They are literally massive, a lot of things have been coming, and boy, one of the things that we've been wanting for a while is the freaking Ascendance cooldown on 2 minutes, and we are finally getting it, boys. Applause for Blizzard. Anyway, I'm sorry that I had to spoil you that, I'm just too excited. So in today's video I'm going to go through all the changes, give my honest opinion, review and stuff like that, and I want you to comment down below what are your thoughts about everything and how is Enhance gonna be working now that we got huge damage buffs, and something that you will see in this video. As you're watching this video, I'm live at twitch.tv/Sektor888, so come there, hang out, discuss these changes with me, talk to me. And yeah, if you wish to stay in touch with all the epic Enhancement Shaman news, PvP content, and soon maybe PvE as well, make sure to subscribe, like the video if you like, and yeah, without any further ado, let the review begin. So here we are, starting with some base Shaman changes, which are nothing special. Sky Fury now costs 1% base mana, and it was 4. All Shaman Ascendance models have been updated: Fire for Elemental, Lightning for Enhancement, Water for Restoration, and these are the looks. To be honest, they do look good and awesome, but they also remind me too much of a Warlock because they look like a demons. So I don't know what to get out of it. They are cool, but they don't really fit that well Shaman team. So yeah, I'm kinda 50-50 on this. The old look was kinda boring, but yeah, this one does look dope, but reminds me of something else. But I'm sure when I start using it, I'm gonna like it so much. So yeah, overall pretty cool. Just by seeing this thing, you see that Blizzard actually decided to put some love into Enhancement Shaman, besides giving us the huge damage buff that we just received this week. And by the way, these changes should be coming with 11.0.5 patch, which should be in like a month or maybe a little bit later. We don't know the date yet. Anyway, Shaman can now float on water while their ascended form. Okay, cool. Mana Spring no longer has aura displaying who benefits from it. Updated all visuals for Lava Burst. Okay, that's cool. Lava Burst was also pretty outdated, and Primordial Waves icon have been updated. Okay, yeah, that green icon was not fitting Enhancement Shaman at all. So yeah, cool that they're changing it, but again, yeah, nothing special. Farseer, we don't care about that. Then we have a Stormbringer. We have a new talent, Lightning Conduit. You have a chance to get struck by lightning, increasing your movement speed by 50% for 5 seconds. So thank God. The effectiveness is increased 100% in outdoor areas. You call down a thunderstorm when you reincarnate. Okay, that's actually pretty sick, because we do have an issues facing frost mages, mages overall, and a lot of those ranges, because our mobility is pretty sucks. So we are finally getting some movement speed, which, you know, should help us a lot. And the fact that you can thunderstorm when you reincarnate, let's say you die in the middle at the flag in the eye of the storm, and then you reincarnate and toss everybody away, that's actually gonna be a sick combo. Then we have another new talent who's called Electroshock. Tempest increases your movement speed by 20% for 5 seconds. Another pretty good movement speed increaser. So yeah, Blizzard really listened somebody this time, because we had a lot of issues with our speed and movement and mobility. So yeah, also a very good thing. Storm Swell has now been redesigned. Tempest grants 10% mastery for 6 seconds. Now a choice node against Supercharge. Nature's Protection has been redesigned. Lightning Shield reduces the damage you take by 3%. Okay, interesting. Surging Currents have been redesigned. When you cast Tempest, you gain Surging Currents, increasing the effectiveness of your next chain heal or healing surge by 20% up to 100. Okay, pretty cool. Conductive Energy spell icon updated to be the same as Lightning Rod. Unlimited Power tooltip updated to have it consistent with other talents with similar functionality. Shocking Grasp has been removed. Then for enhancement, Awakening Storm damage is reduced by 35%. Okay, a little bit nerf on that. I can see that going, because it was pretty nasty. Fixed an issue causing Awakening Storm damage to not be affected by mastery enhanced elements. Okay, Mastery has been also fixed, so yeah, these elemental changes we don't care, and just when you thought we were done, just look at how many things we have. Crazy, bro. Anyway, let's dig in. So for enhancement we have a new talent, which is called Flowing Spirits. Your damaging abilities have a chance to summon a feral spirit for 8 seconds, replaces feral spirit, functions with elemental spirit and alpha wolf, choice node with witch doctor's ancestry. So with this they are kinda removing one more button from our spells, which is feral spirit, so we no longer have to use it and press it. Of course you have a choice to do that again, but with this you just remove one spell from your keybinds, which I don't know how will it work. Sounds interesting, I will definitely give it a try. Another new talent, Lightning Spark, which says chain lightning marks enemies with lightning spark and has a chance to make your next flame shock become tremor shock. Tremor shock instantly shock up to 6 lightning spark targets with consecutive force, causing nature damage and applying a flame shock. Okay, pretty interesting one. Will mostly be used in PvE as far I can comprehend it. Then another new talent, Molten Thunder. The cooldown of Sundering is reduced by 10 seconds, but it can no longer incapitate. Storm Surge has a small chance to also reset the cooldown of Sundering. Okay, that actually sounds very interesting. So yeah, you can have your Sundering more often, but it won't incapitate. So yeah, I was mostly using Sundering just to incapitate somebody. I wasn't looking for any damage with it because it doesn't actually do well as I think it should, so it definitely could use some buff, and then this talent will make sense to use it more often to no incapitate, but it does some decent amount of damage. But with damage like this I just don't think it's worth taking, but yeah, by then we will see that adjusted 100%. Then Ice Strike has been redesigned. Whenever you spend a Maelstrom weapon, your Frost Shock has a chance to become Ice Strike. So does this mean that we are getting Ice Strike removed as a talent and spell, and it is just getting turned from Frost Shock? If that's so, then we are getting another less button to press, which is also being interesting thing, because a lot of Enhancement Shamans were complaining how we had too many buttons to press. So I see that Blizzard is kinda listening and slowly removing few of our spells and giving us choice not to have that many spells. So yeah, if that's so as I'm thinking, then it's an interesting change as well, and yeah, I do like it because it kinda had a similar effect as Frost Shock. So yeah, the winds has been updated. Unleash a devastating storm around yourself, dealing storm strike damage every 1 second to nearby enemies for 8 seconds. Increase your chance to activate Wind Fury weapon by 200% and damage of Wind Fury weapon by 10%. So yeah, Doom Winds are turning out to be just like the Frost Decay spell that would create a circle around him with a snowstorm, and he actually deals damage and do certain stuff. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how that animation is going to look, because it can look very awesome and it can be very interesting. So yeah, another cool change, can't wait to try it out. Arc Discharge has been updated. Tempest make your next chain lightning or lightning bolt instant cast, deal 40% increased damage and cast an additional time. Does not consume Maelstrom weapon stacks. Wow, that's actually pretty good as well. And then we come to the main boss. Thorium Invocation has been updated. Now causes deeply rooted elements to last 2 seconds longer, reduces the cooldown of Ascendance by 60 seconds instead of increasing damage of Chain Lightning and Lightning Bolt. Remaining effect is unchanged. Thank goodness, we are finally getting 2 minutes on Ascendance. And still with that going full Thorium Invocation. So bro, that's gonna be sick. We are finally gonna be able to use Ascendance 2 maybe 3 times in shuffles, and who knows how many times in regular 3v3. And now when I'm dueling I only have to wait 2 minutes before next duel and not 3. Nice, good job, thank you Blizzard. The second part of Enhancement Shaman Mastery that resets Storm Strike cooldown has been renamed to from Stormbringer to Storm Surge. Supercharge Lightning Bolt and Chain Lightning have now 35% chance to refund 2 Maelstrom weapon stacks, was 3 Maelstrom weapon stacks, okay. Chain Lightning now reduces the cooldown of Crash Lightning by 0.5 second, for each target hit was 1 second. Crash Lightning range changed to 8 yards, was 12. Molten Assault range changed to 10 yards, was 12. Okay, some slight nerfs, but yeah, that mostly affects the PvE. Primal Maelstrom now causes Primordial Wave to generate 3 out of 5 stacks if Maelstrom weapon, and it was 5 out of 10. Witch Doctor's Ancestry now reduces the cooldown of Feral Spirit by 1 second whenever a stack of Maelstrom weapon is generated, and it was 2 seconds, so yeah, slight nerf there. And to be honest, it was kinda was getting reduced by a lot, because whenever you press the Ascendus you can use literally 2 Feral Spirits within that 15 seconds window, so that was pretty crazy, and yeah, I guess it's okay nerf. Then Flame Tongue weapon damage is increased by 20%, cool. Fire Nova is now unavailable when there is no Flame Shock target within the 40 yards, okay, that's also cool, so you don't misclick it, because it used to happen to me sometimes that ads with the Flame Shock would die and I would use Fire Nova and hit nothing, so yeah, that was kinda stupid. Overflowing Maelstrom has an UI overlay when Maelstrom weapon stacks reach to 10 stacks, okay. I guess we won't be needing weak aura for that anymore, interesting. Hot Hand no longer has UI overlay display, okay. Hot Hands now has visual on the character when the effect is active. Hot Hands now has a visual on character on activation. Ashen Catalyst no longer highlights Lava Lash when it reaches 8 stacks. Ashen Catalyst stacks are now displayed on Lava Lash ability. Wind Fury weapon attacks now have an animation, sound and impact visual effect, okay. Another update for Wind Fury weapon. I like it because right now it's pretty much unseeable, like, if that's even a word. You pretty much got tons of Wind Fury, but I see nothing, and Wind Fury effects from before, from Classic and TBC and those expansions, was pretty good effect, and they kinda nerfed it by a lot. But yeah, curious to see how this will look like. Doomwinds now has an animation, sound and impact visual effect, sick. Stormbringer only highlights Storm Strike and displays the UI overlay for 1.25 seconds. Storm Strike replacement Windstrike animation and visual effect has been updated. Elemental weapon is now 1 point talent. Okay, cool. And then we have some changes with the totemic. Reactivity has been redesigned. While Hot Hand is active, Lava Lash shatters the earth, causing a sundering at 30% effectiveness. Sundering from this effect do not incapitate. Okay, cool, so it's just a pure damage dealer, a little bit enhanced. Reactivity's previous effect, Searing Volley to up to 5 nearby enemies, have merged into lively totems. Whirling Elements Whirling Fire has been redesigned. Your next Lava Lash or Fire Nova grants you Hot Hands for 8 seconds. This will add its time to active Hot Hands if it's active. Whirling Elements Whirling Earth has been redesigned. Direct damage of your next Flame Shock is increased by 300% and it's applied to 5 nearby enemies. Another Whirling Elements Whirling Air has been redesigned. Your next Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning and Elemental Blast unleashes 3 Surging Bolts at your totem. Imbuement Mastery has been updated. Increase a chance for Wind Fury weapon to trigger by 10% and increases its damage by 15%. When Flame Tongue weapon triggers from Wind Fury weapon attacks, it has a chance to gather a whirl of flame around the target, dealing its damage to all nearby 3 additional times. Totemic Rebuild triggering spells updated from Storm Strike to Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning and Elemental Blast. And that's it, pretty much. Down we have for Resto, which we don't care. So yeah, those are all the changes that we are coming. By reading all of this, I came to the conclusion that this is actually another try of rework for Enhancement Shaman, but this time they're finally giving us what we have needed, and that is reduce the cooldown of Ascendance, more movement speed, and you know, a lot of other things adjusted, such as bringing up the new talents, making us have the less buttons, making some talents cost less points, so you know we can build our tree differently, doing a lot of changes to both Stormbringer and Totemic, so I'm really curious to see which one will be made now, which one will be played. For now, I'm really digging into this Storm team with all the changes, especially because of Ascendance and Thorn's Invocation, so I just cannot wait for it to get here and to start. So yeah, pretty crazy changes, a little bit nerf, but most enhances, and on top of that we just had a buff for 60 or 65% for our main spells, which was crazy. So yeah, is Enhancement Shaman finally going to become to move to some better tier and, you know, to become part of meta? The way Blizzard is doing things, yeah, they're finally putting some love. I'm pretty sure they hired some developers to work for Enhancement Shaman at this point, because none of this would happen if there was just some other developers like probably they used to. But yeah, pretty crazy. I am 100% sure that nobody expected this, so yeah. Please comment down below your opinion about all these changes. What are you mostly excited about it? And yeah, I know once again we haven't get few of the main stuff, such as removing GCD from Doom Winds or grounding Totem, or letting us use the Tremor while stunned, but by each update we are getting something like Ascendance. For now we are finally getting it adjusted, and movement speed. So yeah, maybe next set of changes will be about Tremor Totem or grounding or something like that. So yeah, we will see. Again, comment down below your opinion about this, I'm really curious. And as you're watching this video, I am live at twitch.tv/Sektor888, so come there, discuss with me, talk to me, hang out. We are gonna be also playing Viewers Battleground, so if you wanna play with me, make sure to come. And yeah, subscribe on YouTube if you wish to support me. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.